Here comes the baby. Hello. He's so happy. Oh. Hi everyone.
Hello.
We're back. I asked you guys on Instagram and Snapchat to ask us some questions for a Q&A. A quoi? Because you guys seem to have... You do with them.
You guys seem to have a lot of questions about us and our family and our new baby. Let's get into it.
We're gonna get through as many questions as possible. There was a lot of questions, so I'm gonna try and get through as many as I can. That's just Snapchat. There's Instagram as well, so there's a lot of questions.
Well, this is a good question. Has having a baby affected our relationship at all?
Yes, it's had a very big impact.
I think it's made us stronger.
I think so too.
I think we're in a better place than we were a year ago.
What are you trying to say? We have a lot of fun. We made it a very big point to have a very strong foundation before even discussing children. We wanted to make sure that we knew we were the right person for each other. We could work well together.
We wanted the same things.
Yeah, we wanted the same things. We could live well together.
The same way.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff. How many kids are you guys planning to have?
I knew this question was gonna come. I mean, you and I are both very family oriented. And we've both been looking forward to children for a long time.
Yes.
So stopping at one.
I kind of miss being pregnant. I don't, but I do.
We've talked about it.
Yes.
We've talked about it. It's not gonna happen soon.
No, but it will happen.
I think it'll happen eventually. I think that's the best way of putting
Maybe
it.
a third. And a fourth. And a fifth.
Yeah.
And a sixth. 20?
20? Oh, we could have a reality show though. 22 Mum Street.
What about you?
I would have left long before 20 kids.
1 Mum Street.
What made you decide to keep Finn's identity, for the most part, hidden from social media?
I, myself, and Caleb also, are very private people. I value a good digital footprint a lot, and the reason that I have a fake name online is so that 10 years down the line, if someone Googles my real name, it's not going to come up with
the bot video. Do you want it? Do you keep going or do you want to do it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. My reason is that I very much like to lead a normal life.
Yeah.
To people coming up to me every single time I leave the house, taking photos, wanting signatures, whatever, it's a very big change and it's a lot of pressure to put yourself under. I don't feel comfortable putting that kind of life on Finley because I suffer a lot from social anxiety. I have a lot of trouble meeting people, new people that just like to say hi, I like your content. I just go, and I just run. He might not mentally cope with that.
No.
At a young age as well, it's like, it's a lot.
But also, like, we very much want to have a relationship with our child where it's we respect him and he respects us.
Yeah.
So we're not going to go and do something that he can't consent to yet.
I have found multiple pages of people just chit-chatting about photos of me. And it's like, I wear a lot of baggy clothes now because it weirds me out.
Yeah.
And it's like, if we put a picture of Finley's face, like on the internet, it's like, I don't know where it's going.
No.
It's out there for anyone to see.
Yes.
And it's like,
anyone to do anything they want with it.
And it's like, if he goes to kindergarten, if he goes to school, it's like, I don't want other kids to either be really nice to him or bully the crap out of him because his parents...
Renegade.
Have a good day at school. Hope you get good grades. Like, I like making silly videos for the internet, but it's like, it's another thing to put
not
that.
What he likes, yeah.
We don't know. It's like he might just decide to be a farmer.
It's like dance mom living vicariously through their children.
Yes.
Being like, do ballet or die.
Props to you if you want to do it for your family.
Absolutely.
Everyone has different approaches. It's just not for us.
Someone asked me a lovely question. How is Soup's regular day? We've seen your routine, but how is Soup's with little Finn?
I'll just leave. My
day with little Finley is a lot different than Caleb. I am also breastfeeding at the moment, so there's a lot of time with him. So Caleb gets to do some feeding. My routine is night feeds every 3 hours. Get up at like 9, 10 a.m. Then we chill out together for a bit, and then it's pumping and feeding and pumping and feeding. And then between that, if he's awake, we do story time and tummy time and stuff like that. When he's being fed by Caleb, I get to do some of my stuff. It's like painting or cooking or baking or whatever I want to do. I mean, I'm not mad at it.
It's just a hellacious, unending nightmare. Would you accept your child if he was gay?
No, absolutely. I do not care if Finley likes dudes or girls or decides that...
Or in between.
In between. Theys,
gays and thems.
Whoever he wants to date, I am more than happy for him to date them. If Finley decides that he's not comfortable in the body he was born in, I am absolutely okay with that. Whatever he is comfortable and happy with, I am comfortable and happy with.
Good answer.
Thank you.
I feel the same. It's like, who cares? Who honestly cares?
What are you missing out on?
But what about the grandchildren? And it's like
Adoption? Surrogacy?
We get the privilege of looking after our child.
Yeah.
And it's like anything else after that
Is bonus.
is extra.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
We didn't become parents to become grandparents.
Exactly. Yes, we're talking about you. Your ears are burning. Hello. See how to frame? Perfect. Continuing.
Do you also plan on getting a tattoo for Finley?
I win.
Oh, Finn.
It wasn't for him. But it counts. Where's yours? Ask Soup how it feels to be an absolute queen.
I love you all.
Do you find other children annoying?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whoa, wipe please.
Slow him down.
Wipe. It was a drip. Were there any problems with Soup and the baby blues?
No. Are you going to be Montessori parents or crunchy parents?
Define crunchy, because I've heard you say it a few times.
Crunchy is breastfeeding over formula, organic, earthy, no medical intervention in pregnancy,
Right.
childbirth, that kind of stuff.
I very much like the ideals with Montessori.
We have a baby book about Marie Montessori.
Yeah, fully intend to send Finley to a Montessori kindergarten. What was something you didn't expect to learn from being a parent?
That I'd cry over diapers and clothes when he'd size up. Very emotional about that.
Emotional. I think I learned a whole new extra level of patience I didn't know had to be attained. I consider myself a patient person. I work well under pressure. It's
And
like
so Elden Ring footage here.
having a baby is a whole new level of patience because like they don't know what they want, so you don't know what they want, and it's like you have to learn, you have to figure that out.
And the only way they can communicate is by crying.
Yeah, it's all the one cry, and you have to figure out exactly what it is that they want.
Like the slight differentiation in cry.
Oh my god. That was like, what, 6 minutes? Wipe! Yeah, you have to be patient when you have multiple body fluids all over you.
When did you and Soup meet?
November 2019? We met online. We were both very busy people.
Yes,
and
we were both working full time.
Both working full time, and we didn't have a lot of time to go out and just wait for it to happen. I waited for it to happen for years.
Me too.
I remember just mingling around in like
to get
public spaces.
How I Met Your Mother.
Like, sorry, didn't see you there.
The
Like,
KFC.
I was a How I Met Your Mother stan. I used to run a How I Met Your Mother fan page. I was crazy. The day when the mother got revealed,
Yeah.
I was driving through KFC and there was this girl serving me and she's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. And we're like, we had this like
moment.
We had this moment, we were just staring at each other and we just both just smiled and I went, yeah. I went back next week to give her my number and she wasn't there and I never saw her again. Ever.
What happens if she was a ghost?
The ghost of the Colonel.
Ooh.
The Colonel's daughter. I mean, I like to think that the universe works in mysterious ways. I know it's not doing anything specifically, but it's nice to think that it's like, you'll eventually get to exactly where you need to be when you're ready.
And it's also you need to have the lessons beforehand to have the relationship that you need to be in.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
I was scared I was gonna be alone. I was just gonna, it was gonna suck, and it's like it just happened, and here we are, like years later, and we have a little, what's it called?
Baby.
Oh, please see this. But how old is he and how big? Like, wait.
He was 3.4 kilos when he was born. Right now he is 6 weeks old and he weighs 5.3 kilos.
You guys don't think 2 years of dating is kind of short for having a baby? No? You don't think so?
No. When you're in high school dating and it's like you're 17 or 18 years old and you've only been together for 2 years, you're still growing as a person.
I think that when you find the right person, time doesn't matter. We both wanted kids, we have very similar kind of goals in life, and it didn't make sense to wait for some arbitrary amount of time because that's just what happens.
Because other people expect that.
Yeah, it makes no sense. It's like, you wanted kids, I wanted kids, we're both not getting any younger, we both are in a good place to do what we want, so why not just do it?
Caleb, what is something about pregnancy and delivery that you were not expecting?
The delivery was a lot. To sit on the sideline and go, woo, you can do it, and do nothing else. That's all you can do. While you're just sitting there like,
And pregnancy?
Pregnancy, it's very long. It is so excruciatingly long. Do people often think you're young, like 16 with a kid?
If I didn't have face tattoos, oh yeah.
I still get carded for everything. I can't escape it. I really thought I would have looked older when I got braces off.
Lisa needs braces.
Dental plan. I can't help it. What do you want from me?
Sorry, we look so youthfully young.
Is Soup getting her tattoos removed?
That's the thumbnail.
Do one, ready?
Yeah, right. Yes, I am getting my face tattoos removed. I got my face tattoos done during a time where it was very much my aesthetic. Punky, emo face tattoo, like tattooed aesthetic. But now, as I've gotten older and have become a parent, my vibe has just kind of softened a lot.
Just kind of grown.
Yeah,
just
I've grown.
changed a little.
I do not regret them, absolutely not. I like to say I don't regret my mistakes.
Can you speak Indonesian?
Ni hao.
That's not it. What color eyes does your baby have?
The year is 1802 and a rickety...
We're trying to cut down the answers. Very blue.
Do you still talk to any people you worked with / talk to during your teaching years?
Yes, I do still keep in contact with the families of some of the kids that I used to teach. They give me updates and they say that their kids still talk about me all these years later, and that is something I very much value, that kind of impact that I had on these kids, and it's very cool
That
to...
many years ago.
It's been years.
Do you ever worry that TikTok / social media isn't as sustainable as a career, especially now with a baby?
I've known since the start that this is not a sustainable career. It doesn't, I don't know why people continue to cling on like things when it's like you're past your use by date. When the time comes, I will happily switch careers. I am having a lot of fun with what I'm doing. Doing social media as a career makes the most sense to me right now because I get to stay at home. I get to do my passion as a job. I get to see him every day. It's just something that makes sense to me. Where did the nickname Soup come from?
Scrolling through like old Tumblr posts, and one of them was knuckle tattoo ideas, and one of them was soup, and then the X Lil was because of Lil Huddy, and he had X Lil Huddy, but that's cool. What's it like being internet famous and starting a family?
People can be so judgmental.
Oh yeah.
People like to backseat drive on raising a child. People like to give advice all the time.
Yes.
And they'll get mad at you if you don't take it. And it's like, that doesn't apply, that doesn't work for me.
No.
But they'll tell you about it anyway. I love being a positive role model dad. I like to think that I get to set a standard how children should be involved in content creation.
More private, but still sharing a lot of stuff.
A lot of like younger people know what kind of place the internet can be, and a lot of people know that it's like, it's not something where you should post every single little detail about you. This is the last question of the day, and I'm very hungry. Is the baby's name really Finley? I have thought about saying this for a while. I feel like it doesn't require that much brain power to put together. When you put the pieces together that I use a fake name.
I use a fake name.
If we both use fake names, why would we put his real name on the internet when we won't even show his face? I feel like you kind of can just put them together to figure out, no.
His name is not Finley Finnegan Finn.
So I put on Snapchat that his name was Finley Finnegan Finn. Everyone's like, oh my god, so cute. Finley is an internet name. Same as Soup, same as me. I feel it just makes the most sense. We will continue to use Finley because I think it's a very cute name in general.
Yeah.
You call me Killer Finn when you're mad at me.
It's just so fun to say. Like, Killer Finn.
It is a fun name to say.
It is.
That's why I picked it. That is all the time for questions that we have for today. Thank you for being here.
Of course.
Wow, look at that. Look at that long baby. That is all the questions we have time for. If you want to see more behind the scenes of our life behind the camera, Snapchat is probably where to go. I post it every day.
I post as well on my TikTok and Instagram at XLSoup.
I do have a plan for what the next YouTube video is, but I think it's gonna take a while. I have a very good idea what I want to do. It's a lot of editing. It's a very big video. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Ba-boom!
Ugh.